If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes, I do.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Make sure they are protected from misfortune. That security comes with a price, of course, so we're going to collect what we are owed.
So what do you need me for?
Well, sometimes a client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to
Teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
For anybody working on story-driven cinematic games, the casting process is always hugely important.
Father, so good to see you.
The actors are going to help you bring the emotions that you want the player to feel to screen.
To friendship.
We've been very lucky. We found our core characters, our central 5 or 6 characters, all just popped out from the screen as soon as we saw them.
Are you going to tell me the truth? Or are you going to accuse me of having a wild imagination like everyone else?
The first time I saw Ricardo on the screen, I had an immediate, strong instinct that this was going to be our guy. This was our Enzo.
I thought family was supposed to mean something. How can you do that to him?
I had a relationship with Enzo before Ricardo, the actor, got involved, right? Because we understand his journey in the game. I had a different idea to who Enzo was going to be. And it's really interesting to see what the actor brings to the character, because a character in a video game passes through a lot of hands, from the writers to myself as AD, to the character artists, to the animators. Everybody brings something to the character, and Enzo absolutely evolved across that process. He started as a sort of a younger guy in a way that was maybe even more naive and fresh-faced than we see him in the game.
I'm going far away from this place, Gaetano. Never coming back.
Enzo is a badass, right? Enzo is a dangerous guy. But he also has this other side to him where he's very human and approachable. He's trying to figure some of this stuff out in the same way players are as they encounter him in the game. Ricardo still has a lot of that. He has that naivety, has a quality to him and his performance.
We needed somebody very, very special for that role. And yeah, we were lucky that Ricardo came knocking.
We are trying to listen to our actors and to their ideas, because in the end it could enrich the experience that the player has while playing the game. And it's them who play the role at the end of the day, so they need to feel comfortable with what we are asking them to do.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
So we cast great actors for the role. Our job is to take those performances, their talent, and put it on the screen. It's not always straightforward. There is so much work and effort that goes into translating what we all take for granted, which we see every day in the nuanced actions, behaviours, movements of real people. The emotions that they convey really comes across in the detail of those performances when you see them in the game itself.
They wonder our returns. Where have you been? Nowhere. Been busy.
I think that the biggest challenge for an actor that's not used to acting in the motion capture stage is the emptiness of the motion capture stage. The actors need to be able to imagine a lot.
We are supporting them by the props, explaining what each prop means, what the set looks like, and then we are also showing them the virtual world on the screen. We are having like 2 studios, one in Brno, Czech Republic. We use this mostly for the systemic animation, for all the player locomotion, NPC locomotion, the word interaction, all the non-spoken events in the game. For the cinematics and narrative and spoken parts of the game, we are using the California 2K Games motion capture studio in Petaluma, which is really huge. This studio allows us to capture, we call it TCAP, like total capture, which means that we can record not only the body animation, but also the facial expressions and the audio of the actors.
And then you land on the ground.
Actors, they are enjoying playing and imagining the world, so it's a blast to work with them, They all love to do so.
My precious.
Getting the imagination out of their head may sound challenging for them. It's kind of also freedom for them,
Chemistry between the actors, particularly Enzo and Isabella, has been really, really amazing. It's a real pleasure to watch.
People might talk.
And what would they say
the way that we tied together the music and the performances and the location and all these things to produce hopefully a very memorable introduction into Sicily and to Enzo's experience. That's there to really make players form a relationship with the cast. You can form a relationship with the experience. I think is fantastic.
You have a name, Enzo. All right, Enzo. Let's go.
My name is Riccardo Frascari and I play Enzo Favara in Mafia: The Old Country. Enzo is a kid who gets a really hard start in life working in the sulfur mines. But through his work and his resilience, he earns a chance to redeem himself with the Teresi family. That's where he learns the real values of family and loyalty. Enzo is Caruso. Caruso is an orphan who was sold to slavery when he was a boy, who never knew family. And Teresis give him a chance to be somebody, to belong and to make something out of himself. Enzo's characteristics are definitely his strength, his loyalty, his resilience, and his determination. He's very determined to find his place in the world and to claim his spot as a free man. His strongest desire is to be a free man and to live his own life as he wants.
I'm Karina Conti, and I play the character of Isabella Torrisi in Mafia: The Old Country. Isabella is intelligent, courageous, and passionate. While she is born into privilege, she's overcome hardship in life. And I think more than anything, more than even longing for her father's approval and love, I think she longs to drink deeply of life. I think she longs to fulfill her potential, and she's frustrated that the male-dominated society into which she was born doesn't allow her to do that. Isabella is a woman born ahead of her time. She is a loving daughter, but she's fiercely independent, and so she longs for freedom from the structures of conservative society and from her father, Don Teresi.
Hi, my name is Johnny Santiago, and I voice the character of Bernardo Torrisi in Mafia: The Old Country. Playing Don Torrisi was definitely an honor. He is a very complex and conflicted man with a brutal, animalistic core, which made it so much fun. Is constantly trying to find the right balance of his family, his business, and making sure that loyalty is above all things honored. Bernardo is driven by his legacy and making sure that his family is taken care of, most especially his daughter, and that what he leaves behind for her and the family is better than what he was given or came into. I hope you enjoy the game.
Hi, I'm Alberto Frezza, and I am thrilled to portray Luca in Mafia: The Old Country.
Hey guys, I'm Karina Conti. I play Isabella.
My name is Christian Antidormi, and I play Cesare in Mafia: The Old Country.
Ciao, my name is Riccardo Frascari and I play Enzo in Mafia: The Old Country.
Just wanted to take a moment to say a huge thank you for all of the love and support that you've shown our game.
I am so grateful to be part of this story. I cannot wait for you to meet these characters.
On behalf of the entire team, I just want to thank you all for the love and support that you've shown the franchise over the years.
Back in the day when I played the original Mafia, I never would have imagined that I would have gotten the possibility to be a character in one of my favorite video games.
It's been the greatest gift to add a new chapter to this franchise, and a big part of that is the support and love of the community, and that is you.
I can't wait for you to play our next chapter and to go back to where it all started.
It's been an absolute blast bringing this character to life and having such an awesome community that is excited to play the game. It means the world to me and to the team. And this one's for you. We really hope you enjoy it.
And I am so thrilled and thankful and excited to have been part of this team, to work with such incredible people, and go back to Sicily and the origins of Mafia. We can't wait for you to play the game.